Hello, gorgeous. Hello, queens, coaches, powerful women leaders. Hello, hello, hello. This is Fatima. And today we are going to speak about the 2021 annual goal crushing. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I am actually going to set up my Instagram right now as we get started here. Come say hello. Tell me where you are, where you're checking in from. I want to make sure that I say hello to you personally and that you're here and you are going to get everything. Just making sure my hooks are all set up here. If you are here and you're going to get everything that you need to create this incredible, incredible year that we are now beginning. So where is my Instagram live? Here we go. And so we are getting started. We are live on YouTube. We are live on Facebook. We are live on Instagram. Hello, hello, queens, powerful, powerful feminine leaders, healers, therapists, coaches, consultants. If you are a powerful woman and you are called to make a difference, and you know that you have not been playing a game that is big enough, and you know there's something so much more out there for you, this is the right place. You are in the right place. So, what are we going to talk about today? Today, we are talking about the annual goal crushing. 2021 is right here, it's a blink away. And what are you doing to be able to say, I am going to crush my goals? I am going to be in a space where I'm powerful, I feel empowered, I feel passionate, and I feel safe and secure that I'm actually doing this thing that I've been wanting to do, right? So, what is that thing that you've been wanting to do all this time and you've been holding yourself back? So, I want to see all the comments coming through here. Mexico, Mexicali, Mexico's in the house. Kuala Lumpur is in the house. Hello, hello, hello. If you don't give StreamYard permission to use your name, then it just comes on as like this. I just see Facebook user. Okay, but if you give Facebook StreamYard permission, then I get to see your name like this, and I see your name, and it all looks really, really amazing. Okay, but that's okay. That's okay. Whatever works. Look, Faiza, hello from Kuala Lumpur, and we've got Habiba. Hello, Queens. Alia's in South Africa. Yay! We are all happening here. Cape Town is in the house. South Africa. Kuala Lumpur is here. Mexico. Yes, yes, yes. I love it. So let's get right into the topic of the 2021 annual goal crushing. Now, there's a lot of new people here. I want to say hello. I want to introduce myself to you. My name is Fatima Omar Khamissa. I am the CEO and creative founder of Million Stars Academy, where we equip women with the templates, the guides, and all of the amazing entrepreneurial business content to become extraordinarily successful. We also have a publishing company where we do press releases and we publish best-selling books because we're all about visibility. My passion and commitment is that women are seen, women are heard, and women make more money than their male relatives. Because when good, amazing, loving women have money, the world becomes a better place. Yes or yes? Tell me you agree. I know you agree, right? And on Instagram, we've got Tazim in the house. Hodan is here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. You are definitely going to need a pen and paper today because I've got a lot of things to share with you today. Okay, I also have a really special announcement about a training that we're going to be doing, a 48-hour blitz, and I will tell you about that later because I want you to be positioned powerfully for 2021 and get the year that you've been looking for. This is the year you've been waiting for. Okay, this is it. You've been waiting for this year. And let me tell you, my queen, you are ready. You are ready. So someone is saying, I'm going to follow you on Clubhouse. I wish I knew your name, But yes, if you are on Clubhouse or you're not on Clubhouse, you can join me. Okay, my ID on Clubhouse is at Fatima Omar. You know, it's just simple, Fatima Omar, even though I have two last names. And so you know who I am, and let's get right into the session. So let's talk about when you think about the goals, right? You think about you want to set. There are hundreds and thousands and millions of people right now that are actually making resolutions. And I'm going to tell you right now, I do not believe in resolutions at all. Okay? Why do you think I don't believe in resolutions? Let me see what you have to say. I don't believe in resolutions one single bit. And I'm going to tell you why resolutions don't work. So these whole New Year's resolutions is nonsense. Okay? It doesn't work. And I'm going to give you a little study about why, like gyms. Okay, right now there is a quarantine situation in so many different countries in the world. Toronto, we're in our second quarantine, everything is shut down. But let's say it was a normal time and gyms were open. Gyms and fitness centers, they know about New Year's resolutions. They know how people work. So this is how they do it. They start selling you every single thing in the beginning, and they oversell their memberships because they know guaranteed that people will only last a maximum of 2 weeks. So by the time you set your New Year's resolution and January the 15th comes, you are no longer doing that. And there's a big impact when you don't keep your resolution. Because inside of you, you keep reinforcing the fact that you're a failure. You said you were going to do something and then you didn't do something, and you reinforce your lack of confidence, and then it affects your self-esteem, and then it affects the rest of your life because you're like, inside of you, you always know that you're going to say you're going to do something, but then you don't follow through. Okay, and that is an impact because you always feel like, well, if I say something, I'm not going to do it anyway. So you stop doing that. You stop doing goals, and it starts affecting different areas of your life. That is why I don't believe in New Year's resolutions at all. Okay, and of course, they don't last. They're not measurable. You don't have an accountability partner. It's like everything is missing. Everything in goal setting is missing in a New Year's resolution. So what I'm going to do right now, I'm actually going to start out with, I'm going to start out in an counterintuitive way. I'm going to start out this session and tell you about 10 goal setting mistakes. Okay, and we already did that with the New Year's resolution. Now I'm going to tell you 10 more. So here is number one, and you want to write this down because this is going to be an amazing, amazing session. And of course, we've got the really special announcement about the 48-hour blitz that we're going to create. And you definitely want to be there for that because that is going to powerfully position you for the year. So the number one, we already talked about New Year's resolutions and why that doesn't work. The number one mistake people make, they don't know their why. They don't know their why. They're just doing this New Year's resolution because they think everyone else is doing it. They think of it like, oh, so-and-so is going to say they're going to lose like 10 pounds, so I better go in it. But you actually don't know why. There's no deep core value that's associated with why you want to achieve. And when you don't have a why, you're just running around not knowing, why did you even do that? Why did you even say that you wanted to do that? And you start just doing what other people are doing without adding any value to yourself, right? That's number one. And if you're on Instagram or you're on Facebook right now, or you're on YouTube, go ahead and type inside of the comments, goal setting mistake number one is not knowing your why, okay? Okay, let's go to number two. Goal setting mistake number two is letting your ego, allowing your ego to make these so-called goals. And I'll tell you why this is a problem. The ego is attached to the past. The ego is attached to comfort. The ego is attached to, let's just stay where we are and make sure you are warm and safe and on the couch and don't rock the boat. Okay? Where goals come into play and where goals actually work is when you create something that is connected to your soul. You're connected to something, to your spirit, because your soul and your spirit wants you to go. Your soul and your spirit wants you to fly. Your soul and your spirit wants you to achieve these great, amazing things that you were designed to do. So goal setting mistake number 2 is you're setting goals from your ego. Let's go through goal setting number 3. Goal setting number 3 is your goal is so big, you don't know how to get it. So if last year you made 100,000 and you're saying, well, I made 100,000 and this year in the next 12 months, I'm going to go from 100 to 1,000,000. Do you think that's reasonable? Right? Or you have 60 pounds to lose, okay? Or 40 kilos to lose. And you decide, well, I'm going to do that in the next little while, 2 minutes, right? It's not possible. Or you said, oh, I want to have a baby in the next 12 months, and you haven't even gone online, or you haven't met anyone, and you haven't told anyone you'd like to meet someone. It's not possible to create something that is such a big gap that you want to jump. If you only made 30,000 last year and you want to make 500,000 this year, that goal is so big, you're going to just set yourself up for what? For not achieving your goal. And then you're going to feel like, oh, well, I'm not good enough. I'm not good enough. Okay? That's goal setting mistake number 3. Goal setting mistake number 4 is you have way too many goals. You are all about, I want this, and I want to have the best body, and I want to look sublime and awesome and gorgeous, and I want to meet the love of my life, and I want to have a baby, and I want to make $1 million, and I want to buy my house, and I'm going to spend 6 months in Bali. And so you get so many goals going on that there are too many plates in the air and you cannot catch any of them. Okay? And then what ends up happening is that everything just falls and crashes. So that's goal mistake number 4. You got just way too many goals. Goal mistake number 5 is your goals are vague. They're unclear. They're not specific, right? So one of the examples I can give you is somebody saying, I want to make more money. Okay, here's $5. Now you made $5 more than you made last time. Is that going to be enough? Is that what you really want? You just wanted more money, so here's $5. No, you wanted something specific. You wanted, right? So you got to get clear, and you got to get concrete, and you got to get specific. Goal mistake number 6 is you're going too small, right? You're like the opposite of too big. You're going too small, because the purpose of a goal is for you to grow as a person and stretch yourself. So you want the goal to be not too tiny, not too giant, but somewhere in the middle where you are, okay, this is causing me a little bit of discomfort, but I'm going to see how I can try to get it. That's what you want, okay? So not too big, not too small. Goal setting mistake number 7 is you underestimate the time you have, you underestimate what your family's needs are, you underestimate the distractions, you underestimate the time you need for self-care, you underestimate. So you're out of that realistic thing. Because in life, right, here inside of the academy, we're all about family first, right? Family first, flexible. And so if you don't put your family first, and then you just start setting all your goals, you don't actually understand what it's like to actually get it. Okay, so when I do my calendar, and in the 48-hour blitz, don't worry, we're going to cover everything I do in my calendar and how I actually get everything that I say I want to get. And one of the things that I do, and I'll give you a little sneak peek, is on my calendar, I always put vacations, my prayer time, my meditation, my family time first on my calendar. Self-care, massage, all of those things go first. Okay, God, family, then business. Okay, so there we go. Goal setting mistake number 8 is you are a little bit unconscious to your habits. Okay, you're not paying attention to what you do. Habits could be habits that help you, habits that hurt you. What are those trigger habits? What are the trigger habits that you do all the time that sabotage you? What are the habits that hurt you? What are the habits that you do all the time that are not benefiting you in any way? And you are completely oblivious to the habits. You don't even notice them. And a lot of times we don't notice our habits. So we need a coach or someone that you trust to say, hey, lady, you know what? I don't think these habits are really serving you. And if you don't have someone that can be a mirror to you and to help you identify these habits that are hindering your success and they're hurting you, you will keep on doing the same thing over and over again in those habits. So it's not a right or wrong. It's that, oh, I'm doing this thing in this way, and someone else can look at you. Okay. Goal mistake number 9 is you set a negative goal. Now, what do you mean by a negative goal? Well, I've talked to people like this. They're like, I don't want this. I don't want to marry a man who watches football on Sunday. I don't want to have, I don't want to eat junk food. I don't want to be poor and broke. So what you want to do is you want to change those into a positive goal achieving, right? Instead of saying, I don't want to eat junk food, what do you want? I want to eat healthy. I want to walk every day. I don't want to be broke. What do you want? I want to generate 10,000 a month. I want to have 2 new clients. What do you want? So reframe the negative into a positive. Okay. That's number 9. And number 10 is you do not identify what is that next first baby step, that next baby step. And what happens with a lot of people is that this goal is so big that you're just envisioning that I'm here right now. There's my goal over there. How do I get there? Well, in between where my goal is and where I am, there might be 10,000 little baby steps for me to get to it. And what you want to identify is what is that first action. So what's that first thing you need to do, right? And inside of the academy, we do reverse engineering all the time. So our clients know exactly what to do and what is that first next step. What is that next step? And if you don't identify the next step and you don't have that specific thing or the measurable thing to be able to do it, guess what? You're not going to get anywhere. So let me just go to the comments and see, how was that? Did you get it? I want to see some of the things that are coming through. Oh, Yumna is writing here. She is loving this. Yep. Okay. Fantastic. Fantastic. So those are the 10 mistakes that people make when they're setting goals. Now what I want to show you is I want to actually show you how to get it. And my process is very, very different from other people's processes or processes, whatever. And obviously you're going to need a pen and paper for this as well. And it's actually a really, really interesting way that I do my goal setting. And when we do the 48-hour blitz, so what you want to do is you really, really want to pay attention to the group, the Tribe of Spiritual Entrepreneurs, because we're going to tell you exactly when the 48-hour blitz is happening. And I want to show you every single thing. So the 48-hour blitz we're going to be doing on the Goal Crushing 2021 Goal Crushing is you're going to spend 2 days with me. No charge. It's all free. And you're going to spend 2 days with me, and we're going to have a schedule. So it'll be like 11 a.m., 2 p.m., 3 p.m., 6 p.m. And all through the day, where I'm going to come back every 2 hours and I'm going to give you a new teaching, a new training on getting your goals, achieving your goals. Okay. And how are you going to be able to do all of that in pretty much 2 days, like a weekend? And I'm going to show you everything you need to do. We're going to have worksheets. I'm going to share that with you. So keep your eyes on the prize, and the prize is happening inside of this group. We're going to do this 2-day awesome, intensive blitz with you. So really get you set up. What do you think? You guys excited about that? You like that? Okay, a 48-hour blitz and no charge. It's going to be super exciting, really awesome stuff, rich, wealthy, quality, what your goals are in your entrepreneurship, in your visibility, in your coaching, consulting, healing practice. What does that look like for you to be able to go out there, make the money that you deserve, and really feel like, you know what? I'm so happy I'm here. I'm so happy I got this thing. I'm so happy I'm doing this because I really feel now I can hold it. It is tangible. It is doable. This is something I'll be able to take. I can take my worksheet. I can implement it. I can look at it. I'm also going to show you my calendar, how I do my calendar, all of those kind of things inside. I write everything down, even though I'm very techie and I have lots of digital things that I use. I love to write in a journal. I love to write on the wall. When I say the wall, I've got like Post-it notes everywhere, from the tiny baby size to the medium size to the super large size that I can actually put on my wall. And I love to brainstorm like that, because when I'm downloading information and I'm downloading content, I've just got to get it all on paper, because then it just has to come out of me. It doesn't mean I create it right away. It'll happen as time goes on, but I get all of this download. So that's all going to be inside of the 48-hour blitz. Really exciting. And really, I transformed my life from welfare to wealth and impact and influence. And if you just want a little bit of that, I encourage you to really pay attention. And you know what? If you like it and you're excited and you think, you know what, I don't want to miss out, just put hashtag 2021 right inside of here, hashtag 2021. And we'll make sure that you have the workbook, you have the worksheet, you're in the 48-hour blitz, you know what's going on, and you don't miss out on anything. So just put down in the comments, hashtag 2021, okay? Really exciting. Oh my God, this is gonna be the best January of your life. What is it gonna be? I know, the best January of your life, because it's like you're stepping into the rocket ship and you're about to go into the rocket ship and you're about to just take off and have and create the life that you really want. And that's my passion. I always tell people, you are not my competition, because I want you to achieve your goals. Okay, I want you to achieve your goals. I want you to be successful. So if you're interested, you're curious, you want to be part of this free 48-hour blitz, put down hashtag 2021 and we'll send you that. We'll also send you all the recordings, okay, if you want all of that. So cool. Okay, let's get into how to achieve your goals. And we've also got a cheat sheet we've created. We're going to give you all of that in the 48-hour blitz. Don't worry. So let's go into these 10 steps. Now, you are actually going to be really surprised when you see the 10 steps that I'm about to create for you, because it is something that other people don't do. Okay, so here's step number one. Step number one is choose the dream and write it down. What is that dream that you have? What is that goal that you have? What is that thing you want to achieve? That's step number one. Write it down. Be specific. Just write it down and get it on paper, and don't edit. Don't edit. Just write. Okay, awesome, fantastic. Okay, step number two is why. Write down your why. Why do you want to achieve this goal? Why? Now, inside of the 48-hour blitz, you're going to have time to work through all of this. I'm going to give you time to write it all down. I want to see your answers, and the community managers are going to be here to help you with your answers as well inside of the blitz. Okay, step number 3, which things support this goal? Which are the things that support it? So do you have a calendar? Do you have an accountability partner? Do you have family? Do you have friends? Do you have a coach? Do you have, what do you have? Which are the things that support this goal? Okay. Step number 3, which are the things that make achieving this goal harder? So you want to know what's going to make it harder. Is it my mindset? Is it my family? Is it my time? Is it my habits? What are the things that are going to make it harder to achieve this goal? Okay. And once again, in the 48-hour blitz, you are going to have time to work on each one of the processes, and you're going to help and support every step of the way. Step number 5, what is going to be different after, right? So once you achieve that goal and you get the business and you've achieved your 6 figures or high 6 figures and you've 10x your business and you've now really thriving, your body is healthy and flexible and you're able to be mindful about your habits, what's going to be different? Okay, step number 7 is, which things do you have to give up? Which things do you have to give up? Like, do you have to give up junk food? Do you have to give up procrastination? Do you have to give up your poverty mindset? Do you have to give up all the negative people around you telling you you're a failure and you're never going to do it? Do you have to give up what you believe about yourself? I had to physically kill and give up that nice girl, that doormat, that people pleaser that allowed myself to be in a violent, abusive relationship for 21 years. I had to do that. I had to give up on all of my victim mentality. Step number 7, which kinds of skills, knowledge do you have to upgrade on? Right? What do you have to upgrade? What do you need to learn? Do you need to learn sales? Do you need to learn on-camera confidence? Do you need to learn content? Do you need to learn how to make a video? Do you need to learn who your niche market is? Do you need to learn how to create a program? Do you need to learn how to price your program? Do you need to learn how to put yourself out there and create visibility? What do you need to be able to do this? Step number 8, which kinds of internal resources will you need? Would you need to have a little bit more self-care? Take an Epsom salt bath once a week? Do you need to do tapping, emotional freedom technique, and any kind of energy healing? Do you need to sleep early? Do you need to take vitamins? Do you need to go see a chiropractor? Do you need to get reflexology? Okay, do you need to keep on telling yourself that you are a $1 million business owner? Step number 9, what kind of steps are you going to take? Okay, that first step. Remember we talked about the first step. So what are the first step or the first 10 steps, the micro steps you need to take? And step number 10, what is the probability you'll achieve this goal, right? And once you go through all of this, you know this is the probability. I've put in all of these structures in place, and wow, I'm actually going to achieve my goal. I am so close to it. When I look at this whole program that I've set up here, I am closer to achieving this goal than ever before in my life. And that's my commitment to you. So in the 48-hour blitz, and look out for it, it is going to be completely exciting. It's going to be epic. We're going to go through every one of these one by one with you and have you supported and loved and nurtured by your community managers. And you get 48 hours with me, like a whole day, 2 days, plus all the recordings to be able to help you solidify your goal creation. to help you say, wow, for the first time, I am able to get it. For the first time, I feel this is in my hand. For the first time, I know I'm on my way. For the first time, I believe this is going to be so different. You know, it's like a recipe. The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result, right? You cook the same pot roast every day or every weekend the same way all the time, and you wonder why it keeps on coming out the same way. Life is exactly the same way. Life is where you're saying, why do I create the same thing? Look at your bank account. Look at your business. Look at your body. Look at your health diagnosis. Look at your relationships. What has changed over the last 10 years? You don't have to go into like when I was young, but in the last 10 years, what have you recreated? I recreated my life in such a way that it is unrecognizable. Okay, for me, it's unrecognizable from going from $535 welfare check to $50,000 months. Who could say you could put that many zeros and actually create it? Well, I needed to go in and change a lot of things in my life. I needed to recreate every single cell in my body to be able to believe that. And if you're listening to this right now, this is your year. This is your year where you say, I am done with the suffering. I am done with the struggling. I want the visibility. I want to be the best-selling author. I want to do the things that I didn't do before. If you've been thinking about writing a book, you need to be here, right? We have helped over 130 people become best-selling authors, not just best-selling authors, but #1. And they are seen on ABC, NBC, Fox. We do this for people. We are experts at that. And you use your book as a business card. You use a book as authority and credibility. If this is your year and you are thinking about that, this is the place you want to be. You want to Velcro yourself to me and say, okay, I want this. I've made all of these excuses and I will not be denied. So look out for the 48-hour blitz. It is coming your way. It is going to be very, very exciting. And we're going to show you step by step how you can achieve the goals that you want for this year and create a life that you love. That's all. Create a life that you love. Create a life that you're proud of. Create a life where you are saying, wow, I didn't actually believe I could do it, but I did. And it all happened in 2021. Okay. That is my commitment to you. And that is what I want for you. So my loves, that's what I got for you. Put down hashtag 2021 if you want to be a part of the 48-hour blitz. You want all this free content. You want the cheat sheets. We're creating all of that for you as we go, because this is not something that we created years ago. That's the one thing that makes us so different from other coaching companies. Okay, we create things that are relevant for today's world. We create things that you need now. Hence, we did the poll. Okay, I had all the different ideas of what I wanted to give you. And what did you do? You chose 2021 annual goal crushing. We're going to give you that. We're going to give you that. So I encourage you, when we create these goal polls, you should add the different things that you like. You should add your topics on there, because guess what we're going to do? We're going to give you what you want. We're going to give you what you want. We're not going to give you exactly what's happening out here in our world. We want to give you exactly what you want, okay? So whether you're watching this live or you're watching this on the replay, just go ahead and put hashtag 2021. We will get you that information. We'll make sure you are supported and that you get every single thing you want, okay? And so take care, my love. That's what I got for you. And I love you, and I see you glorious and shining. Bye for now.